Welcome back to another Bourbon Santa video. Today we're going to discuss how to expand your palate. Now, you want to get better at drinking whiskey. We all do. I know I do. Shoot. About half of what I do is working on expanding my palate. Now, one of the ways you do that is by smelling and tasting a lot of stuff. And it kind of helps if you're a bit of a foodie and you like to cook, because then you'll be a lot more familiar with different scents, different spices, different flavors. Now, one way you can do this is you can buy a bourbon nosing kit. And this is one that I bought, and this one is from Nose Your Bourbon. There are several others available. This isn't the only one. And they have in them, and now they have multiple expansion packs for them. They have all these different little capsules of different things. Like this is rye, this is ground corn, here's oak, vanilla, actual little pieces of vanilla bean in there, tobacco, all kinds of stuff in here. Caramel, like an actual caramel in there. And so you can sit there and nose your whiskey and compare to all these different things and find the ones that your brain is recognizing in there. Because your brain is a pattern recognition machine. That's what it does. It's constantly thinking, have I seen this before? Have I smelled this before? Have I tasted this before? Do I like it? Is it bad? So that we can avoid the bad and gravitate towards the good. So it's all evolutionary. Our brains are made this way, or, who knows? Maybe the big guy made us this way, to where we gravitate towards things that are good and steer away from things that are bad or dangerous. So our brains are constantly looking for that. That's why we can spot a snake so fast, because our brains intrinsically know that means danger, and we can, boom, you see a snake wherever, you see it, and it jumps out at your brain. So that's what we're doing with whiskey. We are going to train our brain to recognize notes in whiskey. So yes, you can buy one of these and do it that way. But you also probably have a spice cabinet at your house. You probably have a lot of the stuff that's in there, not everything, but a lot of the stuff that's in there. Now, this is a whiskey that I just reviewed. And I found a bunch of stuff in here that I went over to the spice rack in the cabinet, and I was able to find a lot of the same spices and different flavors. So this is vanilla, and just go through the stuff in your spice rack, smell it, and compare to your whiskey. Oh, definitely smell vanilla. Nutmeg. Let's see. Do I smell nutmeg? Yeah, I definitely do. One of the other ones that I definitely smelled was allspice. Because it's just a slightly different blend. I believe allspice has nutmeg in it. They don't say. But I'm pretty sure it does, because it smells very similar. So now this is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is the dust that's on Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You can buy that separate now. You can put it on anything. My wife puts on popcorn. You can put it on French toast. You can put it on whatever. And that smell, I 100% get in this glass. And this is another one too. And I knew this one from Thanksgiving. And this is a pumpkin pie spice. And I'm pretty sure this is from freaking Walmart. You don't have to spend a lot on this crap. This is cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, ginger, clove. Now, those are everything but the ginger. And you know what? Maybe the ginger too. Anyway, yeah, because I grabbed this and I grabbed clove, because I could pick out the clove, the cinnamon, the allspice. It's all in there. And a hint of El Blanco Pepo. Just a hint of the spice of black pepper. Yeah, 100%. So you can do this. Go raid your spice cabinet, or your wife's spice cabinet, or whoever spice cabinet you have, and sniff the stuff compared to your whiskey. And keep doing it. Try everything. Maybe you're going to find something that you're like, holy crap, I didn't even think about that, but there it is. I couldn't put my name, or I couldn't put a name to that smell, but this is what it is. I finally figured it out. And just memorize this stuff. Now you can go deeper with a kit like this, because like this is leather, and I don't think I get this. Here. Maybe a hint. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not 100% on that one. I don't get cherry on this. Yeah, I don't get cherry on this. Yeah. On that whiskey, I get no cherry. But rye, of course, I happen to know that this is 100% rye whiskey. Yeah, unmistakable. Unmistakable. So, yeah, I mean, it's fun. And you can have fun with it. Smell everything. Try everything. Go through your spice cabinet. Go through all your weird shit. If you want to really get accustomed to like things like leather and stuff like that, grab an old baseball glove and sniff it. Boots. A saddle if you got horses, or anybody you know has horses. Smell some hay. Go out to a field. Every bit of that expands your palate. Because then your brain is going to go, oh, I remember this aroma. I remember this taste. And sometimes tastes taste like a smell. You got to think about that too. Because sometimes you'll get, like on some tequilas, I get the taste that reminds my brain of the way black pepper smells. Because I'm not sitting around, shoveling in black pepper by itself to taste. Obviously, I put black pepper on food, but sometimes a taste reminds your brain of a smell, and that's okay. That makes sense when you're describing a whiskey. So go with that. Taste everything. Run around your house, taste everything. Don't run around your house looking at everything. But you know what I mean. That's how you expand your palate. And honestly, it's just putting in work. It takes years. It takes years of trying different things, tasting different things, to where your brain, you can take one sniff of a whiskey and your brain is automatically listing off 2 or 3 different tasting notes or more. And it just kind of starts to become sort of second nature, where you accidentally pick up your water glass off the table at dinner and nose your water glass. Waters do not all smell the same. I know this for a fact because I do that way too often. I'll nose my Coke by accident and be like, what the hell am I doing? It's just a habit now. I sniff everything. I was going to say I taste everything, but that's not true. Anyway, that's the way I do it. Everybody has a different way, but that's how I've been able to grow my palate, is by raiding the spice cabinet, using a nosing kit, and then also it helps that I have a fairly photographic memory, and so I kind of see flavors in my mind's eye in addition to smelling and tasting them. So that is a little unfair benefit that I have for some weird reason. But this is the best way that I know to expand your palate. Raid that pantry cabinet. Get out the spices. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I hope you have a great day.